Hi guys, it's good to be back again. So last week there was a holiday. I'm telling you what happened. What inspired this video, and I decided to take a break. It was a long weekend for me. There was a bank holiday, and I went to Cork, a city outside Dublin, and there was a jazz festival. That's where I went, and that inspired this sessions I'm going to do. I'm calling them leadership lessons from the streets. Yes, leadership lessons from the streets. So leadership lesson number one is that your strategy or the execution of your strategy is highly influenced by your end clients or the external client or your end client or your consumers, whatever you want to call them. They should determine the value creation or the value you're creating. If you're not the one determining it, then you got it mixed up. And I say that because a lot have been doing a bit of strategy, putting strategy. And when it comes to making strategic choices, there are three things you're always asking yourself. Number one, where do we compete? Where are you going to compete? How can you win over competition? Then what is going to be your key priorities? I'll tell you this story. So I went to Cork, and the jazz musicians all over in the streets playing. And my kids and I were hopping, listening to these jazz bands, one after the other. I noticed there's a particular jazz band we spent a lot of time, almost half the time with. And these are the reasons why we spent a lot of time. And most people did. Because it wasn't just me. Like, if you could tell from the videos, people were dancing, and she got most money, like in the hat, when she was doing the busking. And the reason why is because, one, where do you compete? She was competing on the streets. Like, the different jazz bands as we move around the streets. So you're trying to tell yourself, this is where I'm competing. Understand the dynamics. And two, how are you going to win over the competition? How are you going to win over the competition for value creation? How are you going to win those clients? That's why I said it's so important, your clients. Even when you work in an organization, other teams could be your clients. So that, your client doesn't mean to mean externally, like those outside clients, because sometimes you're internally working in an organization or you're an internal team, and your clients are actually internal stakeholders. So for me as a leader, do you know who my clients are? My staff. How do I win over their value? How do I win them over? How do I ensure that I'm in connection with them? And the third one is, of course, then, what will be your key priorities? But what this lady did, I thought was interesting, was she's singing, you're walking, she's like, hey, I like your red shoe. You stop, she's got your attention. And she finishes the song, she's got a very lovely voice. So products is not the key thing. Products and services, everybody's good, everybody's singing. Then she starts asking the crowd, asking the audience, what do you want? And I'm like, I want a tune I can dance to. She's engaging with the clients. She has decided her differentiator is to engage. The other bands are just playing. They don't talk to you. They play their song.